Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for a Virgo. How are you guys this week, single Virgos? See what your energies are surrounding single Virgos in their love life. Okay, gestation period. So there's something beginning here. It's just at the early stages. Gestation period. So there is a sign of the possibility of something new. Yeah, I see the horned cactus. It's a lot of emotion, but it's an energy of someone using their resources, being resourceful, okay, to get something going here. Yeah, I feel it's a prickly situation, put it that way. Yeah, no, resourcefulness could be all kinds of things, coming up with ideas to get something going, okay? Yeah. And then we have the Moon Maiden, new beginning. So there is an opportunity for something new. I feel it's something that's just gestating. Yeah. It's an energy of a person, I feel. Someone here just needs to be more resourceful. It's an energy of resourcefulness. Okay. And it could be all kinds of things. Could be money. Could be, we know the horned cactus. Cactus is full of water. So it has to do with emotions, which I would have to say someone might need to, it's a little prickly. Someone might need to let their guard down a little bit. So we'll see what's happening here. It's the early stages, the situation. Yeah, I see someone here definitely trying to control their emotions. Yeah, but it's a person who wants this to be successful, but yet, like, I feel it's like they're pulled in two different directions. They're trying to control their emotions, yet they want this to be successful. Yeah, see, it's someone here definitely being careful what they wish for, but they're keeping all their feelings to themselves, so they're not really going to get what they want. Okay. Yeah, it's an energy of a person. It's about taking off the mask, someone showing their true self, letting their guard down. Yeah, it has to do with passionate new beginning, starting something. So there's some sort of attraction here. It's a need for some kind of change. It's an energy of just going with the flow. So that's why I feel someone needs to use their resources. So they're, you know, being more resourceful. They need to be passionate. They need to be creative to get this going, instead of, you know, trying to control their emotions and end up not getting what they want. Because it's an energy of somebody who wants something. They want to get something going. It has to do with generosity, being generous. Someone needs to be more generous with their time, their energy, their feelings, if they want someone to reciprocate. Yeah, interesting energy. Oh yeah, we have someone being a little prickly here. And the Two of Wands. Now, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's just a person who, this is someone who wants to know the truth. You know, why someone isn't reciprocating. But it's someone who's very wise. So I do feel this is someone here who's not going to reciprocate to someone. There's a need for change, but it has to do with going with the flow. Now, something needs to change. That's what I feel. So now, I mean, this is something that could actually go somewhere, but it has to do with being guarded. You know, that's what I feel, letting guard down. But it's also an energy of being creative to manifest this, being passionate, being creative, using resources. Yeah, it's an energy of someone wearing a mask, hiding their true self, so they're not getting what they want. So someone going to cut someone out because they're not reciprocating and thinking of moving on, going down another path, starting something new. But it's an energy of a crossroads, some sort of choice. Yeah, we have a person who's been very patient, I feel, hoping something pays off, but they're sitting on the fence, a crossroads, they're about to make a choice here. Yeah. Like I say, if someone doesn't reciprocate, or they just keep, or someone keeps putting on the brakes because they're, you know, trying not to get emotionally invested here, not showing their true self. That this is just, I feel it's just an energy of someone absolutely not going to get what they want. The Swords is an energy of someone being wise. Yeah, so it has to do with a reason to celebrate. It has to do with building the foundation, a new beginning. This is someone who's, you know, going to make a life path choice to no longer talk or give to someone until they show they're invested, and they invest in some sort of relationship or commitment, or at least build the foundation. This is someone, it has to do with taking something to the next level. Someone needs to be more generous. So there's a lack of emotional generosity here as well. But it could be time, energy, money, because this has to do with the person. This has to do with two people giving equally. See, it's not flowing. Something isn't right here. So, yeah, it's a person thinking of ending it, ending a situation. Some Scorpio energy here. Yeah, taking someone who wants to take it to the next level, but they're thinking they should end it and start something with another person. Yeah, it's things not getting off right, and there it is. It's a person who feels like giving up. See, they're about to put something behind. They're about to make a decision and move on to someone else. Yeah, there could be even another opportunity, but it has to do with someone being more generous. See, it's an energy of someone who's not building the foundation. It's not built on anything emotional. That's what I feel. And I do see an energy too where that person decides to go off and make a choice, and then the other person becomes jealous. So it could be someone, you know, strategizing, analyzing, trying to make someone jealous. But it's really an energy. I mean, this is my jealousy card. It's when someone just about gives up and then this person comes in. But it's often an energy of someone who just doesn't want someone to have someone else. They don't want to make a choose somebody else. Yeah, so definitely a choice. See, it's someone making a choice, possibly even between two people. You know, someone's holding back. You can see they're not really emotionally connected. They're not connecting emotionally. Yeah. So I feel what we have is someone who's just kind of sitting on the fence right now, just doing some thinking, analyzing the situation. But this is someone who's no longer going to reach out to someone. They're no longer going to give. Because we have someone who's it's not like they want this to be successful. They're determined. But they're not sharing anything. They're not being generous with their feelings. They're keeping it all to themselves. The mask has to come off. It could be yourself or someone else here, but feel that Queen of Swords. There's definitely a Scorpio. It has to do with, change, endings, transformation, starting something new. So it's all about the heart of the reading, being generous. Yeah, so someone who was generous with someone and they never got what they wanted. So let's have a look at that Chariot. It's an energy of someone who puts on the brakes too, and they're kind of like, wait a minute. Yeah, see, it's about cooperating and compromising. It's also an energy of compatibility. It has to do with what two people bring to the table. Someone's not bringing anything to the table, but yet they will drop a hint. They want something. They just want someone to indulge them. Keep indulging me, giving me what I want. If you're patient, maybe one day we'll take this to the next level. There's a lot of what ifs I feel here. So yeah, it's an energy of, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. This is where two people are supposed to be building each other up here, but somebody isn't building the other they're not building the other person up. So it's an energy, it's about being generous. It's about building the foundation by connecting on an emotional level, seeing eye to eye. In fact, I feel if somebody lets their guard down here, I actually feel this could go somewhere. But I do see someone making a choice. There's definitely a physical attraction. It's someone who wants to be indulged. Maybe friends with benefits, that's all they want, but they're not really saying anything. Yeah, but a little Gemini energy here as well. But, it's an energy of two people who are supposed to be building each other up. They're supposed to be working together. It's an energy that always takes some kind of compromise, but we have someone who constantly feels like they're compromising by giving the other person what they want. So yeah, it's an energy of someone thinking of moving away to avoid a disaster. Yeah, it's an energy of two people supposed to be bonding. See, this is about two people supposed to be bonding, growing closer, learning about each other. But it's like we have someone who keeps putting on the brakes. They're trying to avoid something. Someone's avoiding, and it could be a conversation that needs to take place, or someone's avoiding someone here. Yeah, there we have it. See, it's about change. Someone could be moving, relocating too, thinking of just moving on. But you know what's so interesting here is there is change coming. It's an energy of someone trusting their intuition. Yeah, we have a person manifesting. This is someone who's manifesting. Now, I do feel like we have someone here who is possibly maybe tried to, or it's someone who feels they're being manipulated because the other person's hiding their true self. They're not connecting on the emotional level. So they're thinking they should, take the lessons learned and move on and make another choice. Take this other opportunity. Because it looks like we have someone with other opportunities. And the High Priestess in the center tells me someone already knows everything they need to know. They're being manipulated. But I feel the other person feels the other person's manipulating them by now no longer giving to them. It's one of those situations of how something started. It's how it started. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands. Yes, this is someone longing for love. This is also an energy where someone no longer talks or gives to someone because they're, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So this could be a long distance relationship too. But I feel for most of you, it's really an energy of someone just sitting on the fence, making a life path choice. This is someone who wants love. They're longing for love, but it's making someone long. Someone's trying to manipulate. But I feel it's an energy of two people manifesting each other and going about it the wrong way. It's an energy of not using the resources, using the energy wisely is what I feel. Tell me about this winter's dream. Why is this here? The early stages. It's gestating. But this is the point where people are supposed to take time, moving forward calmly and peacefully, taking the time to get to know each other, to form a bond. But somebody keeps putting on the brakes when it's time to get emotional. They're avoiding talking about it, where we actually got two people who actually, I feel, would see eye to eye, which is so interesting. But let's have a look at the gestation period. Why is this here? This is someone in their feelings. See, starting to catch some feelings. They want to get to know someone more, but the other person's not giving. See, I feel they've been generous. They've given. They've been generous with their time, their energy. They've indulged, given someone something they want, or kind of doing it their way. But yeah, I feel we have a energy of this Pisces energy here, where someone is, I actually feel in the center, it's if someone here already knows the answers they're seeking. Somebody already knows. And I do feel this person is Scorpio energy by the looks of it, or someone with Pisces in their chart as well. But it has to do with a person who's just kind of trusting their intuition. So this is someone who's catching some feelings, but they want to get to know someone more. They're trying to manifest it by having a conversation. And I feel like they already know the answers they're seeking. They're being manipulated, but the other person thinks the other person's manipulating. The heart of the reading. Yeah, let's have a look at this resourcefulness. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone not getting what they want. This is prickly. It's someone speaking up. Speaking, some words the other person probably doesn't want to hear. So the other person, somebody's walking away. There's the energy of walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. And then you have someone who's then longing, manipulating, I'm walking away, maybe even an ultimatum. And then the other person starts longing for the other person. So I feel some of you are dating someone, but it's really what it's showing. It's how it's going to start. How it starts is how it usually ends. So if you're about to start something with someone, speak up, okay? In a kind and compassionate way, because it has to do with being kind, compassionate. But it has to do with love. It has to do with whether somebody actually, I feel like someone here just wants friends with benefits. And someone's been kind of complying, cooperating, compromising to please, being a pleaser. See? Pleasing someone, thinking they'll be pleased, but they're still not getting what they want. Yeah, but it's an energy of that, like I say, Six of Cups, where someone starts longing. The Empress here, see, it's only waiting so long, being patient so long, and no longer investing. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who's ready to put this behind, to put an end to this, and start something new. Two of Cups, but it has to do with two people needing to see eye to eye, to talk, to communicate. That's how it starts. See, it's all about how it starts. So I feel before this even starts, you have the conversation first. You don't take it to that next level, that physical connection, until there's that talk. Because this is about someone coming in right. It's about being fair too. I feel somebody here hasn't been very fair, but it's how it starts, how it's going to end. This is how a relationship will go. So it's a little bit of a warning to avoid. Take more time to get to know someone. And if they don't put their best foot forward and they don't, want to build a foundation, then you just move on. But to me, it looks like then somebody's missing someone, longing for them. See, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, someone distancing themselves from someone. And then we have the Empress who's open for something new. You see, but giving up. And then the other person gets jealous and then they come in. So a little emotional manipulation. But I still feel this person's still not getting what they want. Yeah, so let's have a look at the Two of Cups. So somebody is a bit of a master manipulator. Yeah, see, it has to do with feeling safe and secure. It's this Queen of Pentacles energy, part of the Empress. Definitely someone being very gracious, very kind, often being the hostess. But this is a person who's grounding and looking at this. They're assessing this, kind of reminiscing. See, it's how things are kind of going in this relationship. Not the best because there's no foundation. See, nothing has changed. So I feel this is someone who's thinking it's time to just move on. Cutting someone out, telling them it's time to move on. And actually maybe even talking about manipulation here. Yeah, see it, but doing it in a way, very calm, very grounded. But this is someone who doesn't see a future with someone. But I do see it's a person who possibly has other opportunities. But when they're about to take that other opportunity, here comes this person. They come back in. Jealousy. See, they don't want anyone else to have you, but yet they don't want to commit. And I also would be very careful of someone too who isn't generous. They don't have any time, energy. They never give little gifts. They're never sentimental or anything like that. Just make sure if it is somebody who's telling you to be patient, especially if they're in a relationship already. Okay, so it's about avoiding a disaster. So just be cautious of that energy. Make sure if it is someone that they end it. Don't take this to the next level till this person ends the relationship they're in. But yeah, I feel it's a person who I feel it's a person who's non-committal. They do not see a future here. They have this other opportunity, but they're, kind of sitting on the fence looking, trying to be kind, compassionate, trying to be patient, trying to look at the situation and possibly put the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. But yeah, I mean, I do see the Queen of Cups. This is someone who's often shows somebody they like them by giving them little gifts. So this is someone who's waiting for, someone to do the same, likewise. It's an energy of creating history, being sentimental, memories. Yeah. So, like I say, we have a person here who's looking at whether this patience will pay off. I mean, the Empress is often very patient. This is someone who doesn't mind waiting for the right person, but only if it looks like it's going to pay off. So I do see this assessing it and reminiscing about how it started, how it's going to end. If it's going to just, it's like a circle coming full circle. Is it going to turn out start the same way or end the same way it starts, or start all over again? And it's like the circle. That's what I feel this person's feeling here. So let's have a look at the Magician for Virgo. Yeah, it's telling you, do you feel safe and secure? Can you be yourself with this person? Yeah, a little emotional manipulation. But this is also the indulging king. Indulge me. Give me what I want. Some of you want someone who's a little more generous. See, there is somebody I feel coming in. I actually feel the feminine here. It's saying to just keep your options open. Don't waste time on someone. Let's kind of reflect on, how this situation went. But I do feel, there's someone here who's definitely, and it could be a person who's leaving something behind, but they could be keeping all their feelings to themselves. See, someone's walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. Somebody here could be kind of manipulating someone, hoping they'll end it and just walk away so they can connect with someone else too. A little manipulation here. But I still feel the indulging king. Sometimes this is the King of Cups coming in with a little negative energy. They want to indulge me, give me what I want. That's what it's all about. You give to me first, and then I'll give you something. That's why I still feel, this is that Queen of Swords going, no, no, no. But I feel that it's like both people think the other person's manipulating. There needs to be a conversation about where this is going, about the path. Yeah, I mean, it could be where we have the Empress looking at this thinking it's time to just give up and move on and take this other opportunity. But this person may actually come back around and offer it. But will it happen the same way? So, yeah, I'd watch out for the indulging king. This is sometimes a person who drinks a lot. They keep a lot of secrets. They don't really like to give a lot. They don't share a lot of information. They keep everything to themselves. They're very private. I mean, it's okay to be private until you get to know someone, but I really feel this is someone who, you know, if they don't get what they want, they just kind of walk away, possibly get it somewhere else. So, yeah, but I feel there's actually some feelings here, which is the bizarre part. This is someone who's going to long for somebody because the Empress is no longer waiting. The Empress energy is open to something new. Yeah, waiting for someone. See, some Empress showers abundance. It starts like this. Being kind and compassionate, sharing, willing to cooperate and compromise. But it's not going anywhere. Yeah. Tell me about this Empress energy. It's an energy of whether to invest. This is someone who, feels like this person's not invested. Why invest? It's basically what's good for the goose is good for the gander. This is the Empress is thinking, if you're not going to commit, then I'm open to date other people. Yeah, see multiple opportunities coming in. Yeah, opportunities coming in out of the blue. It's an energy of someone who wants to build. This is also someone, while they're waiting patiently, they focus on their work. Very grounded, but it's an energy of someone coming in to put in the effort. This is someone who's no longer going to give of themselves until they get something they want, till it's stable, till there's some kind of a commitment to take the time to get to know each other. And that's what I feel. You can't get to know somebody until you actually take the time. Someone's not giving anyone the time. Yeah. Tell me more about this King of Cups. What does this person want? Their intentions. What do they want? Yeah, they want to take a leap of faith. They want to go down this path, but I actually feel this is someone who just kind of lives in the moment. This is someone reflecting on something here, the past, see, walking away. So this is somebody, if they don't get what they want, they're going to just throw caution to the wind. They may have a little Aries in their chart, or there's some Scorpio energy here, definitely. Yeah. It's an energy of, it could be this person feeling a little bit like a fool, but this is someone looking at how things are going to play out, if they're going to get what they want. If they feel they're not going to get what they want, they just walk away. This is someone who doesn't deal. They don't deal with the fallout, the outcome. They just simply walk away. Tell me about this walking away. Yeah, see, this is somebody just dating someone else. Yeah, it's just someone who's just going to live in the moment and leave someone behind. Yeah, it's an energy where it's someone who wants the other person to take all the risk. They don't want to take any risk. They don't want to give too much. They don't want to tell the other person how they feel. Because if it doesn't work out, then they're going to feel like a fool. So I would have to say a lot of pride and ego here. But I mean, it is often an energy of someone who just moves on. And they just go date someone else if they don't get what they want from one person. This is someone who likes to be kind of spoiled and indulged, but they're not reciprocating it. They're not being generous. So, yeah. It's an energy of someone who just doesn't want to, but I mean, it could work out. I do see the possibility of a new beginning. But I feel, Virgo here, I feel as though you're just focusing on work, perfecting your craft and skills. I do feel like you're looking, nobody's perfect. But I don't think you're going to put a lot of effort into someone until they put in some effort. And I do feel like you have a new beginning with someone else, because it all starts right here when you start with this person. So I feel what you're doing is you're going to reflect on the past, and you're not going to take that risk again yourself. I feel like you've taken risks. It's now the other person's turn. So you're just going to do you and just focus on work, your house, your home, your own financial foundation. But yeah, I mean, it could be this person. They could come back around. They could come in different, changed. But it's saying to trust your intuition. Okay, what happened before could happen again. So this is why I feel your best bet is to not put a lot of effort into it till they put the work in. Yeah, see, but you could actually have another person coming in too, because I do see choices. You may actually have another choice. There could be better choices. Yeah, you got a King of Pentacles coming in. Somebody who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or a King of Pentacles. I really feel like you got this person who's got feelings, but they don't want to look like a fool. They want the other person to take all the risks. So it's like, you know, it's not very appealing. You know, and it could be yourself just walking away. It's not very emotionally fulfilling when you're the one that has to take all the risks. So you could be the masculine or feminine here. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, it's a power couple. It's a bit of a power struggle here. But I do feel it's the feminine taking back their power by no longer giving to this person. Yeah, it's an energy of someone having to come in right. See, it's the Queen of Swords. Somebody needs to come in right. And it has to do with being fair. See, it's someone not being fair. They want the other person to take all the risks. So it is possible this person looking at it. It is, I feel. Because I do feel there's, you know, we have the King and Queen of Cups. It's a couple. But it's a couple who aren't really a couple, because we have someone who's spending most of their time alone. Yeah. It's just, to me, it just feels non-committal. But I do see energy of someone just kind of thinking of moving on. I actually see possible relocation here too. It could have to do with work too. But I feel there, you know, there could be this beautiful positive energy, but it's about building the foundation. It's someone who's not building the foundation. And it's like they reach out and they want the other person to, you know, invite them to their home. Give me what I want. You know, all that nurturing, caring, kindness, compassion. Yeah. I mean, they could come back around, but I feel some of you definitely have a choice. I actually feel like you have someone else coming in, someone who comes in right. I feel it's a person who's just going to, more than likely, while you're going through this transition, this time in between energy where you're not talking, this is where somebody else who's willing to cooperate and compromise may come in and take control and just kind of swoop in out of the blue, which gives the feminine the energy to walk away and take this other invitation. Yeah, there it is. Someone who comes in right with the full cup. See, come in right, offer invitation. It's a date or some sort of invitation, but there's definitely a need for a conversation. And I feel someone here has definitely been holding back. And that's why I feel the feminine is like looking back, feeling like giving up. You know, putting this behind, moving towards something more successful. So, I mean, it's possible someone's giving someone an ultimatum. It's possible they could kind of reflect on that and decide to go for it and take this to the next level and actually commit. But yeah, I really feel the feminine isn't going to put up with any BS, that's for sure. That's the BS detector. That's little Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio. Often Scorpio will have that. It's a bit of a sting with the words, some harsh words. Yeah, but it's often a person who gets cut out, somebody cutting somebody out. And then they go off and just walk away, just don't deal with it, and then go off on a new path with someone. Vice versa here. But yeah, I feel like you've got a King of Pentacles coming in, offering something solid, building the foundation. Someone who's a little generous. They'll likely show you that they like you. Yeah, but it's an energy of, you know, having that conversation. It's how it starts. And before you go down that path towards that physical connection, is you have that conversation. And that's what I feel is going to happen here. So this is a pretty good outcome for you, whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel. But it's really, I feel, about not just putting the best foot forward, but it's planting the seed and watering it. It needs care and nurturing. See, both people want the same. And somebody who, you know, someone here is definitely overdue for some nurturing and some care, but they're always caring and nurturing for the other person, giving them what they want. And that's what I feel this change is going to be. So, but there is something blossoming here. So could be just someone reflecting on the past, things that they've learned, past relationships. So this really could just be a new person coming in, but I do see that Queen of Swords there with that prickly energy. It's an energy of someone using the resources wisely. I mean, but it's often looks like someone who's kind of cheap. They're keeping secrets. They may have other options. So don't just throw caution to the wind. Okay. It's all great to sure let the guard down, cooperate and compromise and go down this path and live in the moment. But you know, it's your choice to make here. I still feel, you know, you're going to sort this out. I do think with the Queen of Pentacles is someone who generally is going to look before they leap because of lessons learned in the past. By being ruled. See, it's an energy of someone ruled by their emotion. Now is no longer ruled by the emotion. So there's a level of maturity there. It's because the Empress energy, see, mastering. It's an energy of mastering the elements of all the queens. Now we have somebody here who's still mastering the elements of the kings. Now they're not quite there. They're almost there. I mean, it could be just somebody catching up, waiting for someone to catch up. This is often a person who just needs to explore their feelings. They just keep them to themselves. Yeah. So there you go. But I do feel it has to do with two people connecting, talking, seeing eye to eye. You may be reminiscing something here. Yeah, see, it's about not taking it to the next level until those words are spoken. You're remembering something, the feminine, maybe even the masculine too. So there's the opportunity. It's coming in right. It's about being fair. It's about being just. Someone treating someone right. So very nice, Virgo. Take care, and we'll see you soon.